We got to talk about the Nunzio.
Yeah, Nunzio's on his way.
The Nunzio.
Yeah, the Nunzio. Nunzio's on his way. He got his number, and he is psyched until...
This is going to be perfect.
This looks like the scene in the first Harry Potter movie when Malfoy steals the Remember-All from Neville.
I don't know.
What?
Can you screenshot that and send it to me? You guys don't understand because I'm Harry Potter fans.
I heard Neville, and now I'm thinking of
Google the Remember-All from Sorcerer's Stone.
Evil Captain America comes in and
Draco Malfoy takes his what?
Remember-All.
Remember-All.
there it is.
Listen, if I was Nunzio, I would be terrified of
I'd
Kurt
be
Angle.
so pissed, but yeah, again, this sweaty man staring at you, seething at you while his veins are popping on the side of his temples.
That's like being in the
very scary.
That's like being in the Serengeti of Africa, and a fucking lion is just in your face.
Just in your yeah.
Like, don't fuck with him.
That's my number for the Rumble.
Not anymore.
A lot of aggressive, heavy breathing in this pay-per-view.
A lot.
There's a lot of sexual tension here.
Dude, JBL and his cabinet are going off as he has successfully retained his championship.
I was getting a little annoyed because I felt like I was like with them, and I'm like, "Can you shut up?" And so Teddy can talk. I was so annoyed at them. Like,
I was annoyed too.
Stop talking.
Teddy Long is trying to fucking make a match for next month, playa, but he keeps getting cut off by a drunk JBL. Like, it's so annoying. But Teddy Long finally reveals to JBL that next match he will have for his title will be at No Way Out. We're going to cover that show. It will be a barbed wire steel cage match.
Oh, yeah.
And JBL goes from I'm a wrestling god to fuck.
Boys, it is time for the 2005 Royal Rumble match.
Are you fired up?
I'm fucking
Are you fired up, Taz? I'm fired up.
All right, here we go. Boomer Sooner.
When that bell rings and Fink announces that it is now time for the Royal Rumble match, not one ass is sitting down.
Oh yeah, we're up. We want to see who number 1 and number 2 are.
Always
what
a
are we
big
starting
fight
with,
field.
baby?
At number 1, it's Eddie Guerrero.
Hell yeah.
That's a tough spot for any superstar.
Eddie is pissed. You can tell he is very disappointed that he didn't get away with Ric Flair's number. But
you can't blame him
he's
for
coming
trying.
down. Beautiful lowrider.
Unfortunately, this was Eddie's final Royal Rumble appearance.
Damn.
But we'll see. He puts on a hell of a performance here.
Absolutely.
At number 2. At number 2.
Who's number 2?
It's Chris Benoit. It's rather poetic. A year earlier, these two closed out WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, their nice moment, and then here they are.
Fast forward to January, they're 1 and 2 in the Rumble. Bittersweet opening to the match. At the time, this was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it was really cool seeing these two go at it, starting up the Royal Rumble.
But in hindsight, it's so sad.
Yeah, it's tough. It's real tough.
I wish Eddie
looking
was still
back
with
on
us.
this.
I wish Eddie was still with us, and I fucking hate Benoit for what he did. But we got to put on our 2005 lenses, guys, and enjoy it for what it is.
These two are magic together.
Eddie and Chris have a feeling out process. They're both trying to gain the upper hand. At number 3, it's $1 Million Tough Enough champion Daniel Puder.
Beautiful. Now, this is good storytelling here.
Do you guys remember when I said that Daniel Puder's WWE career didn't go so well? Daniel Puder would eventually win the competition and receive a contract with WWE. That didn't go well. See? I did say that. Puder takes to the mic and tells the audience in Fresno that they're about to witness history.
I'm going to be the first Tough Enough champion to win the Royal Rumble.
Dude, Benoit and Guerrero proceed to beat the shit out of this kid.
Vince really fed him to the wolves. Quite literally. He went out there with a fucking psychopath. fed him to a psychopath to teach him a lesson. I mean, I gotta give some credit there. I mean, that's what happens if you disrespect the business.
Dude, they give Puder...
He'll put you out there like Gladiator, bro.
Dude, they give him the stiffest chops I've ever heard in my life.
He wants the cheat. He's gonna pick that spot.
Honestly, I loved this. I loved it. Granted, you cannot do shit like this now.
No.
You can't.
No.
It's fucking disrespectful. It's unprofessional. But on the other side, during this time, I do like the veterans kind of... You gotta fucking know your place in this business,
You gotta pay
bitch.
your dues, brother.
This kid is green as goose shit. So you need some respect.
And apparently Daniel Puder had a lot of heat backstage.
Absolutely. He was carrying himself very confidently
Yes,
from what I've heard in interviews.
And apparently this spot here in the match is punishment for Puder saying that he's going to main event tonight.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
He walked around saying, yeah, I'm in the main event.
I'm in the main event, yeah.
And at number 4, it's Hardcore Holly.
Oh, shit, yeah. Hardcore Holly's coming out like a kid in the candy store. Like he's like
cheesing.
first in line for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Dude,
He is smiling.
if
He
bullying
is smiling.
if bullying young wrestlers was a video game, Holly would have the platinum trophy.
Oh, absolutely.
Holly tells Benoit and Eddie to let him have a turn. Holly joins in on the fun and whoops Puder some more.
This was a great spot, bro. I love how they're like all like taking turns and like pointing at each other.
They're trying to see who can
Pointing at
slap
each
the
other,
loudest.
like who's loud. Like Eddie mostly is the standout in my opinion. Just like getting the crowd involved. Like, hey, let's test out who has the
test
better
your might.
chop. Oh, can I try? He does like that. Like I love that.
But
shit.
instead of a bunch of boys, in the garage with a punching bag, this is on live pay-per-view with a young man.
Well-
just trying to get into the business. More chops, nut shot, Alabama slam. Just stick a fork in him at this point.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. At number 5 is the Hurricane, and mercifully, Holly dumps out Puder.
Epic burial.
As Hurricane makes his way to the ring, Benoit and Eddie dump out Holly. It's almost as if Holly was in this match to bully the young guy.
Oh, you don't say.
As the action continues, Eddie and Benoit team up on Hurricane and dump him out in quick fashion. Number 6 is the Bronze Warrior, Kenzo Suzuki,
Hell yeah.
making his second appearance on Wrestling's Real.
Welcome back, Kenzo.
We
I
love
like
him.
Kenzo.
I'm happy he came out of the, what did you say, Mario? The Mayhew compound for this match? Benoit and Eddie initially team up on him, but it becomes every man for himself when Benoit narrowly eliminates Eddie.
Hey man, every man for himself. They're bound to turn on each other. That's Royal Rumble rules.
Sound bites, pal. Sound bites.
Sound bites, baby. Sound bites. Give it to me.
At number 7, it's Edge.
Oh, Edge is back for more.
The Rated R superstar is flying high after his win earlier tonight.
He comes out so fucking fast.
Oh,
man.
he's ready to kill. He's coming in.
He's ready to kill, massacre motherfuckers.
Crazy.
He's like you said, living off that high from
Beating Sean.
beating Sean.
and that's
huge.
a nice feather in the cap to have.
Absolutely. It may not be a clean victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It's a dub. At number 8, we got Rey Mysterio.
Oh my God, big pop.
The crowd here was way happier to see Rey than they were in 2014, right, Kyle?
Yes, John.
Poor Rey.
Yeah, poor Ray. But listen, over here,
Oh, amazing.
oh my God, it was like seeing a real superhero coming into the ring. Jeez, nobody moved like Ray during this time over here, just like in this company. Obviously, it was like Lucha Libre was going off around the world, but the casual audience like myself during this time didn't know anybody else when it came to luchadors, like masked wrestlers like this. So seeing Ray was getting the first taste of that.
At number 9, it's the Intercontinental Champion, Shelton Benjamin.
Ain't no stopping him.
No, he was white hot during this time.
So was this pre like Sheldon Benjamin's mama?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Way to go for Sheldon. Sheldon was fucking awesome.
Oh, at this time, he was white hot. But
and again, there was another wrestler where like this guy moved
he was
very
athletic as
smooth,
fuck.
and yeah, there was nobody moving like him.
He was putting on some banger matches here.
Did
He's
he do
still
that
putting
match?
on banger matches.
Yeah, good for him, man. Career renaissance.
Oh yeah, he did awesome in the Continental Classic.
I'm happy for him. The fact that he even had a match with Okada, seeing them on like American television is fucking awesome.
And that's why we need AEW.
That's why we need an alternative. Absolutely. As great as WWE is now and untouchable they are, it's always great to have an alternative.
All 5 men fight for supremacy as we anticipate number 10. Can you dig it?
Hell yeah. Sucker.
Sucker. It's Booker T. Taz says that Booker is well versed in main eventing WrestleMania. He says that he main evented WrestleMania last year with Triple H. First of all, no the fuck he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No,
What?
that was Mania 19. And second of all, that wasn't even the main event of that show. It was Kurt and Brock. Come on, Taz.
What's going on?
Come on, Taz.
Just as Ray's about to eliminate Shelton, Eric Bischoff makes his presence felt to root on the Raw guys. Big boos here.
Oh, absolutely. This guy sucks.
I like Eric Bischoff.
I know. I like the person, Eric Bischoff. Sure, he's a great guy, but this character, I fucking hate him.
At number 11, it's Y2J. Never thought I would say this in 2025, but I'm so happy to see Jericho.
With this look too, it's classic, man. I get nostalgia with this Jericho, even though I'm not a big fan of what he's doing now, and I disagree with a lot of the things he says.
And does.
And
him
does.
and his wife do on January 6th. But go ahead, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Jericho is one of the goats.
He really is.
When
And
it
I,
just comes
and
to
I
the
give him
wrestling.
guff nowadays because he's just a
Me too.
bore to watch.
Me too.
But he is one of the goats. SmackDown GM Theodore Long makes his
Hell yeah.
presence felt now.
Good.
Teddy Long's so cool.
Teddy Long's the best.
He just has natural charisma about him. Just the way he moves and talks. He's just so smooth.
And he's so lovable.
Really is. He's like,
He is so
he's like a teddy
lovable.
bear. At number 12, the man, the myth, the meme, Luther Reigns.
I love how they were like pushing him big during this time. I don't know what Vince's obsession with like Reigns.
Let him into the Rumble. He's seen Rumbles before.
Yeah, no, he's lame.
In a memorable spot from this match, the line is drawn as the SmackDown superstars and the Raw superstars now separate.
Yeah, cool moment.
Very cool moment. SmackDown versus Raw. Hatfields versus McCoys. Bloods versus Crips.
The only thing that's out of place, funny enough, is Luther Reigns. I know there's a psychopath killer on the loose, but Luther Reigns is also there. That is very more distracting than Benoit being there.
That's how bad Luther Reigns is.
That's how bad
He's
he
more
is.
distracting than the murderer.
Yeah, sorry.
The crowd popped for this, and admittedly,
was cool.
I did too.
Me too.
The brand loyalty thing is so played out, like you said earlier, Kyle. But
During this time, it was a cool.
it was cool as
It
hell.
was a cool idea. Yeah.
While the SmackDown versus Raw guys are coming to blows, the buzzer goes off for number 13.
Unfortunately, this man is from Raw.
You say you like John Heidenreich's theme. I kind of like this theme.
Oh boy,
It's the Italian principal guy. They
He-
put an
Italian principal in.
gimmick
face.
on his head and called it a day.
Oh my god,
That's it.
Mark Capani, like Italian.
Hey, Macapani.
Mark Capani, but yeah. This poor fucking dude. I don't know if this is what they were going for, but this is a perfect visual representation of like a post 9/11 America.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what I mean? Like in the ring, we got red versus blue, right? Democrats versus Republicans, disagreeing,
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that.
disagreeing, fighting
I
it
don't-
out.
Wow.
You really? That's. I
And
don't
the
like
second they see someone sketchy, terrorist. You
that.
know?
Yeah, I know that's terrorist panic. Wait a second.
Is that a
You
terrorist?
look different.
Therefore,
I think I'm gonna beat you up.
Hassan gets eliminated within seconds. USA, USA.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Poor dude.
That's all it takes. It's so like laughably embarrassing.
It's so
to
bad.
watch this.
It's like
but,
Akeem the African Dream levels of racist. You know? We'll be seeing more of Muhammad Hassan as the marathon rolls on, specifically at WrestleMania 21
is that when he gets shit canned?
by Hogan.
Oh yes.
We're going to see that at Mania, boys. Number 14 makes his way to the ring. It's JBL's chief of staff, Orlando Jordan.
The chief of staff.
Another superstar that deserved much better, I think.
Other than him being with JBL, I don't remember anything else that he was involved in.
He wrestled Ultimate Warrior in his final match.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Ultimate Warrior had his final match in like 2007, 2008.
What did it look like?
It was
What did he look like at that time?
it was bad. I'll show you after.
Did he have long hair?
No, it was like short.
And he had the makeup?
Yeah.
Huh. I
Also-
want to know what he looked like.
It was like in an indie against Orlando Jordan. That
Oh,
was
is it indie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was like a WWE match.
No, God, no. It goes to show how low on the priority list Orlando Jordan is. His theme song came from the Jim Johnston recycling bin.
Oh, absolutely.
You want to talk about an athlete? Come on, I compare Orlando to
Number 15 is Scotty Too Hottie.
Oh, let's go.
Unfortunately, Scotty doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah, but
because
Scotty's hyped. He's hyped to be there.
I was
got
hyped
the
to see
paycheck.
him,
He's
man.
I was
dancing.
too. He doesn't
Me
have a
too.
snowball's chance in hell because Muhammad Hassan assaulted him from behind.
Hey, that's good heat, brother.
Absolutely disgusting. Number 16 is Charlie Haas.
Hell yeah.
One half of the
Mario's like, who?
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
one half of the former world's greatest tag team alongside Shelton Benjamin. They even have a spot later on where they kind of share some offense.
Yeah,
it's really
some,
nice.
like, team up. So
It's really nice.
seeing them team up and having that callback to the team angle is really nice to see.
It was
I
so
like that.
cool. Booker T hits a Rumble Rooney, but gets dumped out for
That
his
costs
efforts.
him.
The
That
only,
costs him.
The only dancing I'll accept in the Royal Rumble is Too Cool in 2000.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the best spots ever.
It really was. At number 17, Kyle's man crush, Rene Dupree.
Coming out with Fifi, black Fifi. I'm just saying, he has multiple colored Fifis,
Yeah,
it seems.
it's Fifi's alt.
Fifi's symbiote skin.
Yes, Fifi got the symbiote.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome.
Good for her.
No, but Taz even mentions that, like, Fifi's black. Like, this time of Fifi's a black Fifi.
Does he really?
I think.
Fifi's donned in black. I think.
Fifi's donned in black.
Don in black.
Fifi the king in black.
It seems Fifi's no. So it's,
Kyle, you have absolutely ruined my life.
why?
You've ruined this man for
Have
me.
you noticed the giant hog on Rene Dupree?
Dude,
Look at the hog.
I am eyeballing this dude's dump truck.
Dump truck and front, dude. He is
He's
like
got it all.
boned up the entire match.
It's all your fault.
He must be having like a row pill or a blue chew.
He took a row and then he went live on Instagram.
This podcast is brought to you by Blue Chew.
Blue chew.
blue.
It's so distracting. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Kyle. At number 18, it's Simon fucking Dean.
This popped me huge. I'm not even
forgot
kidding,
about
dude. I was dying.
This is
Just the way how Simon Dean comes out, like he's checking his pulse. He's like so into like the fitness thing. I
Dude.
love it. He's doing like squats. He's doing like squats and like push-ups before getting in. And JR is like livid about it.
JR is pissed.
Warming up. You've had all damn day to warm up. Get in the ring, you idiot.
Dude, this is grade A top shelf wrestle crap. Like, I vividly remember his vignettes. They were like 4 o'clock in the morning infomercials.
Yeah, it's
I bought into it, hook, line, and sinker.
this is the shit that like this is the only shit that I'll miss that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, you
It's
know
like
Vince was
gimmicks like Vince must have
Vince-
found this hilarious.
Vince was at his house at 4 a.m. watching like Scooby-Doo or some shit. And then there was like an infomercial with annoying gym guys like, oh, that's a character.
Yeah.
And you know that's how it happened. While all of this is going on, Edge eliminates Eddie and the crowd is so disappointed.
Yeah, Eddie, I'm sure, was a huge favorite in this match.
Thankfully, we'll see more Eddie Guerrero highlights as the marathon rolls on.
For sure.
At number 19, it's Shawn Michaels.
Woo! Humongous reaction.
This crowd in Fresno already saw this man, and they are on their feet again.
Everyone's standing up for Shawn, and how could you not? He is a superstar, man.
Shawn's an absolute dog.
He's the definition of a superstar.
He goes right after Edge, dumps out Simon Dean.
Does fucking up downs and
He starts doing Hindu squats.
Hindu squats. Yeah.
This is why Shawn's on my Mount Rushmore. Number 20 is Kurt Angle, baby.
woo. He's ready, man.
Dude, Kurt hits the ring, hits L3 and R3 for Spartan Rage. He goes off.
He's like sending everyone to Suplex City, brother.
You can make a Perk Angle music video with just this moment.
Having Kurt in here is really awesome, and it's setting up something really huge.
Dude.
He's going off and killing everybody.
Kurt absolutely
having his Perk
pops.
Angle moment.
Dude, he pops off until he gets to HBK.
HBK gives him a real good stiff super kick. Get the fuck out of this ring, bitch.
Dude, Michaels has his number right over the top rope.
And Kurt Angle does not like that, man.
You smell that, boys? I smell a WrestleMania 21 banger.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
God, I can't wait to talk about that fucking match. Number 21.
Jonathan Coachman, what a waste. That's tough.
Whatever, it's just for comedy.
Yeah, I know. I get it. No disrespect to Coachman, but even Taz says it, and I'm sure most of it is a shoot of what he's saying. Like he's saying, like this is a waste of a spot.
This guy deserves to be in a rumble. This coach guy. Tell me, JR, he deserves to be in a rumble. I can't.
We could have had anybody else.
Because I'm the coach, that's why.
Yeah.
I want that shirt.
Even though I do like Coach on his ass.
I loved it. And JR quipped.
Yeah.
It's like, look at his ass if you ever forget what his name is.
He lasts too long in this match.
He's in it for like the rest of
What
the match.
is it a rib? I don't understand.
It must be a rib.
Just I don't know. Is it a rib on us or Coach? I think it's both.
I think it's both. Number 22 is Mark Jindrak. He's not winning.
But just to give him his flowers, at least he became a huge star
in Mexico. Yeah.
So good on him.
Good on him.
Just this wasn't the place for him.
Oh, he is not going to win this Rumble. You know who else ain't winning? Shawn Michaels,
No!
an eliminated Kurt Angle, gets back in the ring and dumps out Shawn.
Kurt Angle was not having it. He doesn't want to be disrespected like that. He's not going out with a super kick.
No.
He's going to fucking kill Shawn.
Proceeds to fuck Shawn up. Shawn sells his ass off. Amazing.
Oh, yeah, you have to, dude.
It's fucking Perk
It's the
Angle.
fucking Kurt Angle ankle lock.
This is the genesis of a remarkable feud.
One of the best Mania matches ever.
Two of the greatest to ever do it.
Kurt being like an attitude, like a later attitude era, like staple, and then Shawn being like an early attitude
They were like
era.
two ships passing in the night. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
just missed each other until now.
Until now, and I can't wait to fucking watch that match again. Number 23 is Big Vis. Viscera.
Hell yeah.
JR quips that you would need a livestock scale to determine his weight. And Taz does his little pop.
I love Taz.
Everybody wants the livestock scales to find out. This man is huge.
Chris Jericho mocks Rene Dupree.
Rene Dupree, yeah.
Because Rene Dupree, I love that, the Frenchman spot.
Oh, yeah.
Taz is like, I'm a Frenchman, look at me.
He does his French tickle spot.
The French tickle, yeah. And then Chris Jericho tries to do it, and Taz says Jericho can't dance or sing. And that's a straight up shoot, brother. I just wanted to agree with Taz.
Oh my God. Number 24 is the highly underrated Paul London. Shouts out Paul London. Number 25, it's the doctor of thugonomics, John Cena. Massive pop. Massive pop from Fresno. Cena goes off, immediately eliminating Big Vis.
What does his shirt say? I was bugging the shit out of him.
Ruck Fools.
Ruck Fools.
Ruck Fools.
Like Muck Meer, drink beer.
Kind
of like that.
Cause at first I was like, I was like, they say fuck bullies. I don't know what the fuck.
No, fuck rules,
Fuck rules.
Fuck rules. Ruck Fools.
All right.
Was this before the John Cena album came out?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I was listening to that recently. I just want to say
not bad.
It's not bad at all. It holds up.
At number 26, it wasn't his fault. Gene Snitsky makes his presence felt.
Underrated. I love Gene Snitsky.
I do too. He's a great chef.
I think he's way better than Heidenreich.
Oh, fuck yeah. A million times better than
Snitsky's like
Heidenreich.
actually really like just cool looking, and he's like, granted though, the whole like gimmick given is silly, obviously.
So silly. In one of the most memorable Rumble elims of all time, Snitsky clotheslines Paul London, and London hits a shooting star press onto the mat outside.
Literally, man, he goes flying. It's an amazing sell on that
It looked
clothesline.
so good.
Makes it look like Snitsky fucking killed him.
And apparently this elimination got Paul London some heat backstage.
Why?
Because it took away from everybody else's moment, quote unquote.
Bullshit. I say he needs a moment because not many people are going to remember him throughout the match.
And when you
no offense, but
no,
like,
you're
that's
right.
what it is.
And when you think about the 10 greatest eliminations of all time, that's up there.
It's one of the greatest clothesline sells I've ever seen.
And that makes Snitsky look like a monster. So
yes,
Paul London,
it helps both.
Paul London knows what he's doing. Number 27 is the Big Red Machine.
I just got to say, when the pyro goes off, Taz gets pissed.
Yeah, he jumps.
He's like, what are we doing out here?
Because it was hot as fuck, I bet.
Yeah. Why do we got to sit out here? This is nuts. It's fire and brimstone, Taz!
Kane makes a beeline right towards Snitsky. Love him or hate him, Kane is the greatest Rumble performer of all time. Coach tries to square up to Kane. Wait a minute. How is Coach still in this fucking thing?
Why is Coach still here?
I don't
Throw him
know.
out.
At number 28, learn to love it.
Woo!
Batista! Batista eliminates Snitsky and hits an impressive Batista bomb to Kane. 2005 Dave Batista was a freak of nature. Like, you see his veins on his shoulder.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's like he's got little snakes
He's like
living in his
Bane
skin.
from like
Yes.
George Clooney Batman.
Insane.
Bane.
I'm liking Batista's chances.
Hell yeah.
Who do you think the crowd wanted more, Cena or Batista?
Honestly,
Cena was pretty fucking over.
he was, but Batista was also super over here. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a 50-50.
I think it's Cena because especially, which we'll talk about after, the craziest botch of all time of Batista and Cena going over at the same time, when the refs bring him in and they're kind of doing the arm lift, side, SmackDown versus Raw, whatever. Those fucking Cena pops were a lot louder.
Yeah,
Direct comparison.
Cena was on like
he was on
hell
a
of
ascent.
Yeah.
And Batista's like red hotness didn't happen until like shortly after WrestleMania 21. So, I don't know. I'm feeling a split down the middle. At number 29, it's Captain Charisma, Christian.
Dude, this theme
Goated.
is like one of my favorite WWE themes ever. It's so good. It's so underrated too. I never hear anybody talk about
Specifically this version.
This one, yeah, with the woman singing.
So good.
Yo, this is your AI DJ for Spotify, Mario. It's like, I see you've been listening to a lot of the old Christian theme from Attitude Era. And I'm like, what? So
You've
played
been listening to Christian's theme.
I even listened to
You're a
Christian's
fucking
theme.
mark.
Cena dumps out Kane with an assist from Ray619, and we are down to number 30. Kane is the greatest Rumble competitor of all time, but this man is the greatest wrestling's real competitor of all time.
Woo!
It's the Nick Turbine.
He is styling and profiling down the ramp, brother. I love his whole energy coming into the ring. He's instantly teaming up with Batista, using him as just basically bait to win it himself.
Dude, Flair and Big Dave, their chemistry in the ring is so much fun to watch. Like you said, Kyle, he's just throwing Batista to the wolves so he can get over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the one, if like I had like one wish to bring back one version of a wrestler for a Rumble for like this year, it would be this Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah.
Because like obviously,
number one,
you don't want
let him be in it for like an hour.
You don't want 2023 last match Ric Flair?
Hell no.
Yeah, him looking like Grimace.
You think about like this is our Ric Flair.
Absolutely.
Is this one?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like so many people have Ric Flair stories of like back in the day. And,
absolutely.
And then, but this was our Rick. This is how we knew.
This
about
is
him.
not the Ric Flair that like most fans see.
Yeah, people are gonna want like late 80s Jim Crockett Promotions Ric Flair.
So many people listening to this are thinking we're like poser ass bitches because this is our favorite Ric Flair.
Oh yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, these young kids." All I heard was a bunch of people with bad jokes and.
Well, guess what? Learn to love it.
Learn to love it.
Right here, brother. like during the match, I love like
right
like,
here,
hey
brother.
Dave, right here, brother. Right here, brother. throw him out.
Remember, boys, Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. He tries to dump out Batista.
Whatever alliance he forms, it'll eventually go to shit because Ric Flair's in it for himself.
Sting, Arn Anderson, Batista, his wives. It just never works out when he's in a partnership. Edge eliminates the Nature Boy, and we are down to the Final Four.
Final Four, huge stars.
Mysterio, Cena.
Getting ready for generational runs.
Edge.
These are like the next guys.
Batista. 4 men.
This is it, man. All the marbles here, baby.
The 4 men start spamming finishers at this point. Edge eliminates Ray, and shortly after, Cena and Batista throw Edge over the top rope. We're down to 2 boys.
It's final 2.
It's the cover of SmackDown vs. Raw 2006.
Oh, shit.
John Cena, Batista. 1 man can win.
Who wins?
Both of them.
This finish is iconic.
Most iconic botch of all time. Because I watched
It's up there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I guess for those listening, usually Andrew does this, but it's fun. I'm going to give some fun facts. I guess.
Please do.
I was just watching. I think it was Chris Van Fleet with Batista, and
Me too.
And he brought this up. He's like, what was the deal? Well, he brought up the whole quad thing first, but then he talked about this more, and he said how he was so terrified that he was going to get fucking fired because the week leading up, I think he was super late to like fucking training or whatever, and Vince was pissed at him.
He was late to the event.
But he knew he was at that point. Batista knew he was going to go over. He was going to win the Rumble.
Yeah.
And then he continues on and saying with the whole thing with the botch of him going over, John's supposed to go over, and then that was it. But like he obviously went over with him. The weight took him, and they fucking both fell, but so magically at the same fucking time.
Yes.
And
They really lucked out on that finish because
Dude.
what if Cena won
then it would
by
have been,
accident.
Then Vince
So,
has to fucking book
what the fuck do you
2
do
more
there?
weeks.
Dude, I have no idea. But
Yeah.
I tried slowing down the footage. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell
Yeah,
whose feet hit first.
Yeah, I kept looking.
That's
too.
magical.
So yeah, it was perfectly timed. So when Batista sees Vince coming down, he's fucking scared.
Yeah,
He's
Batista's like, I'm
done.
fired.
He's
I'm
fucking
fired.
done. And so obviously, what happens. The quads. We'll talk about it later. But then he tells a story at the next day. He comes in and they say Vince wants to see you in his office. And he's like, yeah, I'm done. I won the Rumble, but I'm fucking done. And Vince was laughing his ass off in the office, and he's like, You're not mad at me? You're not gonna fire me? He's like, are you shitting me? That was great. That was awesome.
He was great. It was real. He said he was like, it was real. Nobody knew it was going to happen. It was great. And it goes to show the professionalism and just
It's
how great everyone can just adjust to something like this.
You couldn't have planned a better botch. This, unfortunately, leads to one of the most awkward endings to a
Yes.
WWE pay-per-view of all time. The refs are in disarray. I imagine the gorilla position is going fucking crazy.
It's going crazy. It's like SpongeBob's like head where he's all the clones and it's on fire.
Like,
It must be like that.
Nobody knows what's happening. The genetic jackhammer himself comes through the curtain. This isn't Mr.
Power walking, Thanos power walking, as Edge
Thanos
says.
power
Dude,
walking.
and that inside the ropes interview.
This isn't Mr. McMahon. This is Vince. And he is heated.
He
He's
is so mad.
You can see his mouth motherfucking him
Why
all up
the
in him.
fuck did you slide into the ring, you dumbass?
Oh my god. He's so
He
heated.
runs like he's part of the Rumble.
Credit to Vince, though. He's not selling a damn thing.
Yeah, he is not selling it. I can picture like in his head, he's like,
God damn it. He's on live pay-per-view.
That's what you
Millions
get.
watching.
that's what you get for the Muhammad Hassan spot.
That's true.
Look how terrified Batista looks. Look at that.
Dude,
He's like, am I fired?
his main event is in shambles. He's in agonizing pain. While Vince is
Yeah.
instructing Charles Robinson on what to do, Cena and Batista improvise. They start throwing each other over the top rope to pop the crowd. Honestly, like you said, Kyle, that's professional.
Way to adjust.
Fink takes to the mic and announces that per the chairman, this match will restart with the final two.
Spine buster, and we call it a day.
I would like to think Cena went in his ear and said, "You want to try that again, kid?"
Whack myself, and the rest is history.
Spinebuster to Cena, like you said, Kyle, dumps him out of the ring, and your winner of the 2005 Royal Rumble is
Bautista!
With Batista now in championship contention, what does this mean for John Cena's WrestleMania dreams? We'll find out in due time as our road to WrestleMania 21 is just getting started.
That's right, baby.
That's right,
That's
baby.
right.
But overall, Kyle, how'd you like the show?
I liked it. It's a staple in the Ruthless Aggression era.
This
It's
was a
staple
fantastic
moment,
show.
and again, it's very important to what's to come, what builds up WrestleMania 21. The superstars involved as well. This Royal Rumble match, usually there's a first, second, third act, and I really enjoyed all the acts. The bully of Daniel Pewter to... What is it? What was the middle section? Rene Dupree and Simon Dean.
Yeah, of course.
No. The actual story is Kurt Angle and
Kurt
Shawn.
and Shawn, and then the end is Batista.
And then the
Cena.
end is Batista and Cena.
So many
it's
builds.
It's a perfect like movie.
And the undercard was also fantastic. That
yeah.
Edge and
Simon Dean. No. Rene Dupree. Come on.
Edge and Shawn Michaels had an
Coach.
absolute banger. The triple threat match was fucking fantastic.
It was.
The Undertaker Heinrich match was a little stinky.
It sucked.
But overall, man, I had so much fun revisiting this show. Mario, what'd you think of the Royal Rumble 2005?
It was a top 10 Rumble. It was a top 10 Rumble. Very, very great show. Ton of fun.
So much fun.
Tremendous finish, and great to see, some of my favorite, guys out there. A couple of duds, obviously. You can have a couple of duds out there, but like seeing Guerrero. Seeing Batista in that, seeing Rick in action. This is my Rick, man. Like,
Yeah, this is
great.
Fuck yeah.
Top Rick.
Yeah, this is so great. So I really love this Rumble, and this is what I'm gonna watch more often. I want to watch it again now.
Coming up, No Way Out 2005. Main event, JBL versus The Big Show in a barbed wire steel cage match. We also got some pretty fun matches earlier in the card. John Cena versus Kurt Angle.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. As well as Luther Reigns versus The Undertaker.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much for checking us out, and we appreciate everything, all the kind words, messages, and all of you for following us in 2024. 2025 is going to be a banger year. Stick around for No Way Out 2005. We'll catch you soon.
I can't wait for Luther Reigns.
Love it.
Remember, wrestling is real.
I pop a perk, I light a black just to activate it. That hoe won't fuck, I told that little hoe she just need to be patient. Bitch, I'm really out here trapping, I be serving patience. I'm out here chasing after money, bitch, I'm rat racing. I pop a perk, I light a black just to activate it. That hoe won't fuck, I told that little hoe she just need to be patient. Bitch, I'm really out here trapping, I be serving patience. I'm out here chasing after money, bitch, I'm rat racing.